Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. The night shepherd wakes as the sun dips behind the sharp edge of the earth. The hot desert sand she lies on cools with the departing light. Her camel, tethered to a simple post by a fraying rope, grunts as she stirs. Darkness falls fast, the blazing pinks and reds of sunset quickly forgotten. She sits up, rubs her eyes and yawns. The night sky pours from her open mouth. Stars stream from her throat, glittering, glinting, shining and shimmering as they vault onto the black dome of darkness. They stick where they land as if held in place by a powerful magnet. The night is dense with stars. She untethers the camel. Armed with a gossamer net hand-woven by her ancestors and a tiny ladder in the pocket of her red coat, she walks deeper into the desert through a curtain of darkness, the camel by her side. They climb to the top of the highest dune. Their footprints leave dry, hollow puddles in the sand. The camel raises his clear blue eyes to the sky. A clean, cold light streams heavenwards, bathing the stars in a clinical, ultraviolet hue. His gaze sweeps from left to right like a searchlight until it stops at a dusty cluster. He rests his gaze on a deep red glow at the centre of the swirling nebula. She takes the ladder from her pocket and sets it on the sand. As soon as she places one foot on a rung, a new one appears. The camel watches silently as she ascends into the sky, holding the ancestral net in her outstretched hand. The sky is alive, shuddering with energy. Her skin vibrates when she brushes against a star. Her coat sparkles with dust. Stars explode and crash through the crowded sky around her, bashing into other stars in their descent, falling through the holes in her net. The silk threads hold only the ruby stars, the most precious jewels in the sky. Stretching her arm upwards, she reaches for the centre of the cluster. The ladder bends and sways as she moves. She tilts sideways as she whispers her spells into the sky. She dislodges the pulsing red jewel. It drops into her net. The gauzy threads close around it, shivering with starlight. She slides down the ladder, a red blur across the silvery sky. She lands with a bump on the camel's back. She unwraps the gossamer web. A red star twinkles in her hands. She cracks it open. Thousands of tiny rubies spill out. She lifts one to her lips. It tastes different to the other stars. Soft velvet stardust fizzes on her tongue, the taste of the dissolving night. With every bite, the night sky lightens, and the stars inch closer to each other until they cluster together and shoot across the sky like the tail of a comet. The night shepherd closes her eyes, tilts her head back, opens her mouth, and swallows the sky.